You might be surprised to learn that eating the wrong kinds of vegetables every day can quietly weaken your immune system, speed up brain aging, and even rob you of your mobility, especially the strength and stability in your legs. Decades of research involving tens of thousands of older adults and published in the Journal of Geriatrics back up this warning loud and clear. Some common vegetables may look harmless on the surface, but certain ones can trigger silent inflammation, damaging the tiny blood vessels in your legs. This can make walking tougher and sharply raise your risk of falls, the leading cause of injury deaths for folks over 65. But don't worry just yet. This article will give you clear, practical advice on 3 vegetables you should eat daily to keep your mind sharp, your movement strong, and your health secure, plus 3 you should steer clear of entirely. Stick around to the end because I'll reveal a shocking truth about one so-called healthy vegetable that could be quietly harming your legs without you even knowing. To stay in the loop with more personalized health tips, I recommend hitting the notification bell and subscribing if you haven't already. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're enjoying this content. If it's not quite hitting the mark, leave a 0 to let me know how I can make it better. Now, let's dive into part 1. The 3 vegetables everyone over 65 should eat every single day. 1. Broccoli, nature's armor against aging. Among the countless vegetables gracing your dinner table or lining the aisles at the market, broccoli stands out as a quiet yet powerful ally for aging gracefully. For folks over 70, like our friend Margaret, a vibrant retiree from Ohio, broccoli isn't just a veggie. It's a living shield, crafted by nature to protect your body's most vital systems as resilience naturally starts to wane. Broccoli is packed with a potent compound called sulforaphane, a phytochemical that acts like a bodyguard against chronic inflammation, one of the sneaky culprits behind aging. Inflammation doesn't just cause aches, it slowly chips away at your muscles, joints, blood vessels, and even your mental sharpness, all the things Margaret relies on to stay independent and enjoy her daily walks with her grandkids. Sulforaphane fires up pathways in your body that flush out toxins and bolster its defenses, making every bite of broccoli a smart investment in a longer, healthier life. Beyond fighting inflammation, broccoli is a powerhouse of vitamin K, calcium, and antioxidants, nutrients that keep your heart ticking strong and your bones sturdy. After 70, bones can become brittle, and even a minor fracture can sideline you for months. Broccoli's unique nutrient mix helps shield arteries from the hardening that often comes with age while reinforcing your skeletal framework. Each floret is like a blueprint for staying vibrant. Perhaps the most compelling reason to love broccoli is what it does for the foundation of Margaret's active life, her legs and feet. Studies show sulforaphane boosts peripheral circulation, keeping her legs and feet well nourished and responsive. Good circulation means stronger, steadier steps, fewer balance issues, and a lower risk of diabetes complications. For Margaret, eating broccoli is a daily choice to move forward with confidence and strength. That said, preparation matters. Lightly steaming broccoli for just a few minutes preserves its sulforaphane punch and makes it easier to digest. Overcook it and you'll lose much of what makes this veggie so special. When you keep broccoli bright, slightly crisp and full of life, you're truly eating vitality. For seniors like Margaret who want to live longer and fuller lives, a cup of steamed broccoli isn't just food, it's a bold statement of self-care and hope for the future. But while broccoli fortifies your inner armor, there's another leafy green quietly nourishing your heart, brain, and, most importantly, the muscles that power your everyday adventures. Could a handful of these vivid greens hold the secret to preserving your most treasured abilities as you age? Let's find out next. 2. Spinach, the hidden key to clarity and vitality. As we age, certain foods quietly become indispensable allies, and spinach is one of the best. For someone like Tom, a lively 72-year-old from Florida who loves his morning walks and crossword puzzles, spinach isn't just a leafy green, it's one of the most restorative plants he can add to his plate every day. Often overlooked or tossed into a salad without much thought, this humble green is loaded with natural nitrates that dramatically boost blood flow throughout the body, especially to the muscles and brain. For older adults like Tom, this makes a world of difference. As we age, circulation tends to slow, starving muscles of oxygen and nutrients, which can lead to fatigue, sluggish reflexes, and even mental fog. Spinach fights back by naturally widening blood vessels and keeping them flexible. With better blood flow, Tom's leg and foot muscles stay strong and responsive, giving him the priceless gift of mobility and freedom to keep up his active lifestyle. But that's not all. Spinach is also a goldmine of lutein and folate, nutrients that sharpen memory, boost processing speed, and keep the mind clear. Studies show older adults who eat more lutein have significantly better cognitive function than those who don't. For Tom, a daily handful of spinach isn't just food, it's a way to stand tall against the creeping effects of time, preserving both a strong body and a sharp mind. And even better, spinach is a champion for eyesight, one of the most vulnerable senses as we age. Packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, it directly supports the macula in your eyes, cutting the risk of age, macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in seniors. By protecting his vision, spinach helps Tom hold onto the independence to read his favorite books, drive to the community center, and recognize the smiles of his loved ones. Preparation's key though. Lightly sautéing spinach or blending it into a smoothie locks in its precious nutrients and makes it easier for older adults to digest. Overcook it, and you lose much of what makes this green so special. From stronger steps to clearer thoughts to brighter eyes, spinach is a guardian of vitality in every way. A small daily serving can make a big difference in preserving the parts of life we often take for granted. Brown white spinach strengthens body and mind as another vibrant vegetable, often found in every kitchen, that hides a secret weapon against aging. This colorful root doesn't just boost strength and vision, it also enhances the balance and coordination Tom needs to stay steady on his feet each day. Could this vivid veggie be the natural defense you're missing? Let's find out next. 3. Carrots, the quiet guardian of vitality, balance, and vision. Some of the most powerful allies in our later years aren't flashy or exotic. They're the simple, natural treasures like the humble carrot. For someone like Evelyn, a spirited 75-year-old from Arizona who cherishes her garden and evening strolls with her dog, carrots aren't just a crunchy snack. They're so much more. Carrots are brimming with beta-carotene, a building block of vitamin A that's essential for keeping your eyesight sharp. For seniors like Evelyn, good vision isn't just about savoring the glow of a desert sunset or the faces of her grandchildren. It's about staying safe. Clear vision helps prevent dangerous falls, keeps driving secure, and lets her move through the world with confidence and dignity. Studies show that regularly eating beta-carotene can delay the onset of age macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss for folks over 70. Every vibrant orange carrot carries the promise of a safer, brighter future. But carrots don't stop at protecting your eyes. They're also unsung heroes for balance and coordination. The antioxidants in carrots support the health of blood vessels and neurons, two often overlooked pillars of vitality in older adults. This keeps the signals from Evelyn's brain to her feet quick and reliable, ensuring steady, confident steps. Carrots quietly strengthen both a healthy sensory system and strong legs, the foundation for staying active and independent. Beyond vision and balance, carrots are a boon for metabolic health. Their high fiber content aids digestion, lowers cholesterol, and helps keep blood sugar steady. 3 cornerstones of well-being that can wobble with age. Stable blood sugar isn't just about dodging diabetes, it's about protecting blood flow to the limbs, preserving nerve function, and keeping Evelyn free to dance, walk, and live life to the fullest. To get the most out of carrots, eat them fresh or lightly steamed. 1 or 2 carrots a day, whether grated into a salad, munched as a snack, or blended into a smoothie, might seem like a small act, but over time it builds a powerful shield around the senses, heart, and legs that carry Evelyn forward with grace. Part 2. 3 vegetables seniors should avoid. 1. A clarification, a hidden threat to comfort and mobility. As we age, every choice matters more, because even small missteps can take a big toll on our independence, health, and quality of life. For someone like Harold, a 73-year-old from Michigan who loves tinkering in his workshop and strolling with his wife, eggplant stands out as a food to approach with caution. It's not that eggplant is a loud villain, it's the subtle damage it can do to aging joints and legs, the very things Harold counts on to stay free and active. On the surface, eggplant seems harmless, vibrant, low-calorie, and fiber-rich. But beneath its glossy skin lies solanine, a natural compound that can be tough on an older body. Sonoline has been shown to spark inflammation in sensitive folks, especially in muscles, joints, and connective tissues. For Harold, who's already dealing with occasional stiffness or arthritis, this compound can quietly worsen pain, joint rigidity, and the dreaded loss of mobility. The harm doesn't stop at discomfort. Low-grade chronic inflammation in the legs can weaken muscles, reduce blood flow, and disrupt the delicate nerve-muscle coordination needed for safe, steady walking. Over time, this unnoticed wear and tear makes Harold's steps less certain. The simple joy of a walk around the neighborhood or crossing a room with confidence starts to slip away, often without a clear warning. Losing balance, falling, or battling chronic joint pain doesn't just hurt physically, it can bring a heavy emotional weight, fostering feelings of helplessness or isolation. In this way, the seemingly innocent eggplant can quietly contribute to a deeper decline in well-being. How you cook it doesn't really change the risk. Whether grilled, fried, or stewed, solanine lingers, especially if eggplant is a regular part of Harold's diet. There are safer, healthier vegetable options for seniors striving to preserve their independence, stability, and ease of movement. While not everyone feels the effects of eggplant right away, for those over 70 with bodies that are less resilient, the risk is too significant to ignore. Protecting joints and muscles from silent saboteurs like this is the first step to keeping Harold dancing, walking, and standing tall. But eggplant is just the start. Other common, colorful vegetables hide compounds that can irritate, disrupt, and drain the body, threatening not just physical vitality but mental clarity too. Could one of the most popular vegetables in American kitchens be quietly speeding up aging from within? Let's find out next. Yeah, green bell peppers, a silent source of inflammation. Every meal in our golden years holds quiet potential to either lift us up or hold us back, often in ways our bodies only slowly reveal. For someone like Clara, a 74-year-old from Texas who treasures her weekly book club and tending her flower garden, green bell peppers, bright, crisp, and often praised as a healthy choice, can be surprisingly deceptive. Beneath their vibrant exterior lies a more complicated story that deserves careful thought for anyone committed to staying vital and strong. As part of the nightshade family, green bell peppers are naturally rich in lectins, complex proteins that can cling to the gut lining and interfere with nutrient absorption. For seniors like Clara, whose digestive and immune systems are already more fragile, this is a quiet concern. Lectins can trigger low-grade chronic inflammation, hard to notice at first, but steadily eroding blood vessel function, nerve resilience, and joint health, all of which Clara relies on for strength, mobility, and balance. The early signs of this silent inflammation often show up as stiff ankles, tingling toes, or a new sense of unsteadiness when walking, things Clara never used to notice. Over time, as inflammation worsens, it can reduce blood flow to the legs and feet, dull sensation, weaken muscles, and heighten the risk of falls, one of the greatest threats to folks over 70. The irony is stark. A vegetable chosen for its health benefits might actually be fanning the flames of decline that Clara is working so hard to prevent. Even worse, compared to their ripe red, orange, or yellow cousins, green bell peppers have significantly lower levels of antioxidants. So, you're missing out on protective benefits while taking on the burden of their inflammatory potential. Cooking green bell peppers can reduce their lectin content slightly, but for seniors with heart issues, arthritis, or sensitive digestion, it's best to limit or skip them altogether. There are plenty of safer vegetables, richer in antioxidants and gentler on an aging system that can take their place without the hidden risks. Choosing what not to eat is just as powerful as choosing what to eat. Small, thoughtful decisions at every meal are the first steps to safeguarding Clara's strength, mobility, and even her mental clarity. 3. White potatoes, a familiar comfort that quietly undermines strength and stability. Few foods are woven into the fabric of American life, quite like the white potato, whether mashed for a cozy family dinner, fried into crispy fries, or baked to perfection alongside a hearty meal. They evoke warmth and tradition. But for someone like George, a 71-year-old from Colorado, who loves his hiking trails and woodworking projects, this beloved staple can silently chip away at the stability and strength he needs to age with confidence. Beneath their comforting exterior lies a hidden risk. White potatoes are loaded with simple carbohydrates that send blood sugar spiking soon after eating. That initial rush might feel harmless, even pleasant, but the long-term effects are far less kind. Frequent blood sugar spikes trigger inflammation throughout the body, putting stress on the delicate blood vessels that supply George's brain, legs, and feet. For seniors, whose circulatory systems are already more vulnerable, this can mean slower recovery, loss of sensation, and a gradual, unnoticed decline in mobility. The trouble doesn't stop with blood sugar. White potatoes and other high glycemic foods are linked to atherosclerosis, the gradual hardening of arteries. As arteries lose flexibility, blood flow to the lower limbs dwindles, leading to cold feet, cramps, numbness, and wobbly balance. Even minor aches can quickly escalate into serious risks, a higher chance of falls, slower wound healing, and a loss of confidence that takes a toll on both body and spirit. Even the way we prepare potatoes, baked or mashed, hides unspoken dangers. The butter, sour cream, and salt piled onto mini potato dishes amplify their already significant strain on heart health. For George, who's managing high blood pressure or keeping an eye on his heart, a plate of potatoes could quietly counteract his medications and healthy habits. Compared to other root vegetables, white potatoes also fall short on protective nutrients. They offer little defense against oxidative stress, which speeds up aging at the cellular level. Unlike the vibrant sweet potatoes or carrots bursting with antioxidants, choosing white potatoes means missing a key chance to nourish and shield the body from within. Steering clear of white potatoes doesn't mean giving up comfort or flavor. It's about making choices that honor George's need for steady energy, strong circulation, and resilient muscles, qualities that keep him independent and joyful as he ages. The power of every small choice. As we step into life's later chapters, it's clear that true strength lies in the small choices we make every day, often without realizing how much they matter. For someone like Betty, a 73-year-old from Oregon who cherishes her morning walks and knitting with her grandkids, protecting the legs that carry her, the heart that keeps her going, and the mind that shapes her world means picking the right vegetables and steering clear of hidden risks in familiar food. This isn't just about eating, it's about meaningful acts of self-respect, honoring the years Betty has earned and the life she's been given. From my own journey and the stories I've heard, one truth stands out. Aging well isn't about chasing miracles. It's about awareness, consistency, and a quiet commitment to caring for your body with intention. No doctor, pill, or invention can replace the power of daily nourishment. Swapping a risky vegetable for a handful of spinach, choosing vibrant carrots over white potatoes, or adding a few walnuts to your plate may seem like small steps. But for Betty, these choices build a foundation for staying mobile, thinking clearly, and living independently. They safeguard joyful moments with family, adventures with friends, and dreams pursued in good health. The lesson is simple, yet profound. Every meal is an investment in your future. Every bite is a vote for struggle or strength. While we can't control every part of aging, we can empower ourselves, honor our bodies, and give ourselves the best shot at thriving each day ahead. In short, small, mindful food choices like picking nutrient-rich vegetables and avoiding inflammatory ones protect your mobility, clarity, and independence. They're daily acts of love for the life you're living. Love stronger, freer, and happier as you age. It starts with loving the life you can still shape, respecting your body, and nurturing your mind. We'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to share one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into your life. Let's support each other on this journey. Drop a 1 in the comments if you found this helpful, or a 0 if there's something I can improve. Your thoughts mean the world. Don't miss out on more tips like these. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share this video to keep the conversation going. Thank you for being here, and here's to living the life you love.